Hey guys. So today is going well now that it's actually going. If you watched the last vlog, you know that last night I did not wrap anything up and didn't revisit vlogging after that first video that I made. So I'm actually just recording this about 2 seconds after I left the last video on the vlog. So that feels a little weird, but okay. So yesterday, the way I ended my night was by doing a form of tapping with Yoga Nidra, which is a guided meditation that just helps you get into a deep sleep. And I woke up this morning so relaxed, so relaxed. Had some tea, went in the living room, hung out with Murray, we talked, everything was great. And then he was like, are we still doing yoga with Adrian today? I was like, yeah. He's like, are you still taking a shower? I was like, yeah. It's like, do you still have to get to work at 11? I was like, yeah, I know, I've got time. And he's like, it's 20 after 9. And I live an hour away from work. And so I was like, oh, crap. So I immediately jumped up and grabbed a shower, got most of my stuff together, got dressed most of the way, enough so that I was in relaxed clothes, but I needed to be basically ready to go. And then I was able to still do I did a little over 10 minutes of today's yoga with Adrian before I left, which was good because it helped zen me out a little bit from that panic moment. And I don't know. I just for whatever reason, I thought I had 2 hours to just kill and relax. And I didn't. So I don't know. So the sleep I had last night was amazing and great. And it put me in such a place where I was relaxed enough that time seemed to not have meaning until I realized I wasn't going to make it unless I jumped up and did everything as fast as I could to get out the door, which is good to know. So tapping through Yoga Nidra worked out great if I need a really deep sleep. I just have to make sure the next day that I know that that's what happens, and when I feel everything is so relaxed I can't handle it, I should pay attention to the clock and maybe think through how long it's going to take me to get there. That said, today's great. I actually ended up getting to work a couple minutes early and got my free Starbucks, and had breakfast on the ride. And so it was great. A couple of things that are going on today that's a little different is that it's callbacks, and our producer is on maternity leave, so her boss is helping out. And the thing about that is that he's never done this before, and so he's freaking out because the packets that the actors had to pick up weren't all what they should be, because it's the first time he's ever made them, and he didn't realize that the sheet music was needed in addition to the music they needed. And so they got recordings, but they knew what they were singing, but they didn't get the music that they actually needed to look at with the lyrics. And so everything's a little off. There are also some conflicts with people who can't make the time slots that they've been given, and he didn't know how to handle that. And so he's been in a tailspin for the past 48 hours. Meanwhile, I'm it's fine. It'll work itself out. It'll be fine. Because it will. Because it always does. And just because somebody isn't going to be able to make their time slot doesn't mean we're not going to make the same exact choice that we would have made anyway. Things just always work themselves out. And we've got so many people that we're looking through. And it's going to be fine. We could cast the show 3 different ways that I can see already. And so it's just about piecing the puzzle together. Which is a great problem to have. A lot of times it's youth programming, and so in theater, and a lot of times you're pulling hairs to get what you need. And this is a community that really embraces the programming and the reasons behind why it's needed, and the kids are great and their parents are great, and the team that we work with, the staff is professional and great and really gives their all, and doesn't accept that even though it's a youth program, it's a kids show, they all treat it professionally, which is a big thing for me. When I do youth programming, I make sure that it's treated as professionally as any professional work that I would ever do. And so this is I think it's my 4th year with this program, and I love it, and they're amazing. And so it's interesting to see the tailspin here, because it never happens. Well, I mean, there's always problems and there's always things that come up, but yeah, anyway, so that's what I'm on my way to now. I am going to make sure to do my tapping before I go, because I think it will help to center me in a way that is going to be very necessary for today going in. I don't know if you can hear that, but every once in a while there's a squeak because it's raining and the wipers are going. By the way, it's raining. It's like almost 50. It might have hit 50 today. 2 days ago, it was like 12. Because of that, my allergies are a little nuts. So I'm on some like allergy meds because I can't have eyes that can't see today, or sneezing that I can't control. So this is something that happens to me every year in the spring when the weather changes. My eyes get all itchy and I have a hard time laying down and breathing and sleeping, which is also why I was amazed at my sleep last night. I forgot to mention that part. With the change in weather, the fact that I was able to sleep as good as I was able to sleep, it just made me so happy. Yeah, I love the warmth, and I love that I'm wearing a lighter jacket, and I have my scarf on, but it's more decorative than it is necessary today. So it's not like all tight around me. And I have my hat and gloves. I'm not wearing them. Like, I do love this part of, life in Chicago in January, when it like surprises us with 40s and we're all like, oh my gosh, 40s are so warm. They're not really, but they feel so warm. So anyway, so that's where we are today. Good day. Gonna go get some tea, do some tapping, and then head to callbacks early to make sure I'm there in case anything needs to get wrapped up or taken care of or done, or explained or anything. And that's about it. So hopefully I will be talking to you again later. We're probably going to have a really late night because we actually have to cast the show today. But I don't know. I love these days. And I won't be car vlogging again because my music director is going to need a ride home. And I offered her one because we live pretty close to each other. So I won't be car vlogging with somebody else because I'm not like that YouTube personality type. I'm just vlogging for vlogging. So, so I will not be sharing the ride home with my music director with you, but imagine that we will both be going a little nuts and also be super relieved because the show will have been cast. And that's about it. So I hope you are having a great day wherever you are and that things are going well. Let me know if you've decided to try any of this stuff, if you decided to try tapping, or if you're doing a yoga thing, or if there's something that you're doing for January that's working out or not. Yeah, let me know if you're like, oh my God, I was totally going to do this in January and it's just not happening. I would love to hear it. And yeah, that's about it. So I will talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye. Hey guys. It is the end of the night. I am home. We finished auditions. Yeah. Excuse me. Dropped my music director off and then came home. I don't really have much to say other than the day is over. I am tired. And I think I'm just going to wrap this up and then head to bed. And that's about it. So I hope you had a good day. Thanks for sticking with me and watching this. And I hope that I have more to talk to you about tomorrow. But right now, I'm just tired. So I'm going to go to bed. Okay. Yeah, that's it. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.